Well, howdy diddly dandy there, Chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves. I guess because I've got my fishing rod in my hand right now, I can't actually turn around and face the blinking camera, can I? Alright, there you go. I would say that's better. That's actually not any better. Why is my character behaving... Why can't I... Oh, there we go. That's better. That was a bit weird. That was a bit strange. Anyway, people in the viewerverse, I don't know what's going on with the camera going in and out like that all the time either. I think it's because it's now put my character over to one side, like massively. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm starting inside of this base. Now, this base itself is by somebody that's been hitting me up for the last couple of weeks called Assassin's Last Life. Now, Assassin's Last Life said, look, I've made this lovely base on a very lovely planet, and people can come and become my neighbours if they wish. Anyway, I was thinking, Hello Games used to roll out featured bases quite a lot. And we used to have somewhere to visit. But they haven't done that for a little while. So I figured I'll bring to you bases that I've been to that I think are worth having a bit of a feature. Now, I'm not going to say that this is the most unique of bases, but it's a very practical, beautiful base in a very beautiful location. And some of the things that Assassin's Last Life have done here is actually really quite cool. So anyway, this is where I landed my ship. And let's just take a little wander upstairs. Don't worry, I will be looking at purple systems in a moment. This is just a little warm-up for that, for people to get into the actual stream, and also to give a little bit of inspiration. I'm probably going to start most episodes like this. I will find on social media a base portal that somebody has put out there on social media that's happy to have visitors, because not everyone or every base is up for visitors, you know, because they can be trolled and things. But look at it, look at this planet in the daytime. Look at this. It's a beautiful planet. And look at some of the stuff that he's done. I want to go over there. I want to show you that in a moment. I keep saying he. I don't know their gender, but, you know, sorry for assuming it. But there we go. This is pretty darn freaking epic. Very cool. Awesome base. Now, this is called the Rose Garden, made in 2025 by Assassin's Last Life. And yeah, they're quite up for me sharing their portal location. I did warn them that normally sharing out portal locations means that you're going to get neighbours. Some of those neighbours can be brilliant. Some of those neighbours not so. So, you know, it's the risk that opens up with this. I would say try to build respectfully, though. Don't build right next to this base or any other base that you find here. Sort of build like, you know, good 2,000 U's away or something. Keep it sociable. Keep it amicable. I keep falling through bits on this, but you know that's not the builder's fault. I think that's just this actual area that they've used. Look at this though. This is really cool over this way. There's this little gantry that goes across a waterfall, and I love the use of the skull. I'm really liking the use of all these new base parts, these relic parts. The way that they've integrated them with the current build, it's just sublime. It's beautifully done. It's got a very awesome feel to this, a very nice vibe. And I think the mixture of the relic parts with the actual normal parts is done so well. I mean, look at that. You can hear a white beat in the distance as well. Very awesome. Very awesome indeed. So yeah, people, if you do want to come and visit here, here's the actual portal code. Now, this is inside of Euclid. I put the code in the bottom left-hand corner. Now, if you do want to message me with a portal code, please make sure it's inside of Euclid. Otherwise, it does confuse a lot of people. I've also had people blame me when things have gone wrong because they've gone and jumped into another galaxy. And then when new story and lore content comes up, and they weren't in Euclid and their save gets stuck, it's like, well, I went and visited this. This was put out there by Captain Steve. I kind of stopped putting out codes anywhere other than Euclid, mainly because it confuses new players and it can scupper people, which we've learned in recent updates anyway. Well, this is a lovely little garden. I like that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? There's the bite beat. It's actually kicking in massively now. It's inside that building over there. But yeah, I don't want to show everything. I would like it if you guys want to come here, come and visit it yourself. I love the use of this sort. I think that's a Wonders projector, and it's a creature, and they've used it as a base part. It actually looks awesome as a base part. Very cool. Okay, peeps. Well, I'm going to jump inside the portal. And I'm going to go on over to the NMSA hub now and take a look over there. Chrysalis Moon, hello, I'm a new follower and I love your videos. Well, thank you, Chrysalis Moon. I like your name and your avatar. Looks very cool. Okay, right, I'm going to go over to one of my bases, so your bases. I'll go to the Boyd Zoid, and we'll continue to chart purple planets inside of my own system. We've got Adventures with Dread in the house. Yeah, hello there, Adventures with Dread. Adventures with Dread is another content creator. They do content for No Man's Sky. Be sure to go and check out Adventures with Dread. They also do a really fun little golf game with their friends every now and again, which raises a smile. Yeah, go check them out. Check out Adventures with Dread. That goes awesome. Adventures with Dread, feel free to drop your channel link in there. It's just a exclamation mark and AWD. In fact, any of the moderators, you can do that for her if you wish. That'll be freaking lovely. But anyway, so that was a base by Assassin's Last Life. Pretty cool name as well. Go check out their pretty cool planet and pretty cool base. At the moment, it's the only base in the system. I'd be sure that they'd be glad to have neighbours. Righto. Okay, right. Galactic map time. Let's go and find ourselves a lovely purple planet to jump to. Am I in the wrong ship for this, though? Can I actually go to purple systems in this? Well, it's letting me. That says dissonant. I don't think that... Is that purple? I think it is. Hard to say. It starts with an X. So, yeah, I think it is a dissonant one. We just got a new subscriber. Frank Vasquez. Thank you, Frank, for subscribing, and thank you for triggering my lovely little animation. There goes. Thank you, Old Explorer, for dropping a link to Adventures with Dread there. Thank you very much. Nice one. Mooks24. Hello, Steve. Why do my bases disappear from my friends on PS5? We're doing the fishing challenge for helmets. It depends how many bases you have there. So if they've got more than one base, you're only going to see maybe the last 2 uploads that they've done, and then you won't see anything else. Let's call in my freighter and let's scan this system. Let's see if there's anything worth visiting inside this system, and then we might do jumps from our actual freighter. Let's go and have a look, see. Wow, that's a loud sound effect. I think they need to tone that one down a little bit, don't they? Dread Pirate Roberts, here's hoping for some interesting planets. Let's hope. And Mooks, what I would say is bases and rendering has always been well, I say always, it hasn't always been squiffy. It's got squiffier. I used to do base offs with a couple of friends, and what we found when we was doing our base offs, more times than not, our actual doors wouldn't actually render, so you couldn't actually go inside of the bases to look around. So we stopped doing them. And sadly, that happens far too often with any sort of event that I choose to do inside of No Man's Sky. It's like I'm going to be doing pet giveaways soon, inside of April. And I've got a horrible feeling that it's not going to be open to even if I allow my network settings to anyone can join. I've got a feeling unless I've got your friend's code and I've got your friend's code, we've both got each other's friend's codes, I don't think it's going to let us connect. I've just got a weird feeling that it's not going to go to fruition. But I'll try my best. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, let's head on over here. Let's hit up this to scan. Boom. Okay. Oh, this Lost Red Planet. That sounds interesting. What do we got there? A cactus flesh planet. Okay. We've got a quartzite, a mechanical planet. All right. And we've got a frozen anomaly? What? It's got dioxite on it, but it's not got frost crystal on it. That looks like it's a derelict one. Anyway, okay, well, it's a new system. We're going to go check this out. We're going to go see if there's any new creatures inside of this system. Let's go to... I want to see that lost planet. And also, I have been surprised by a couple of planets in the past. I mean, this doesn't look like an interesting system on paper. I'm going to do this one just to see if it turns out to be interesting, because this is the sort of thing that I would normally ignore, right? I'd normally ignore. Thanks for that. I have 7 bases. So if you have 7 bases there and you invite one of your friends, they might see the last 2 bases that you've uploaded, and that's it. Unless they're in your group and you go to your other 5 bases, your older ones, and you're actually physically standing at them, they might not render in straight away. You might have to stand there for a little while. Okay, so we'll go to this one first. This is a mechanical planet. I've got a feeling I know exactly what this is going to look like. I've been to a lot of mechanical planets, but in these dissonant systems, sometimes they can have water. Holy fudging heck! Well, that was a surprise. There's a giant freaking rock right here. What the actual flip? What the hell is that? Is that a mountain? Holy fudge! Look at the terrain here. All right, well, I'm glad that I didn't give this a miss. This has got some really trippy terrain. This you don't see outside of purple systems, do you? Look at the mountains. That's mental. Jafar, I am fine. Thank you for asking. I hope you are too. Hello there, Lobos. Mandarin's World. I've been a subscriber for a while, but first time following your lives. You're like a No Man's Sky encyclopedia. Couldn't say that word for a while there. Well, thank you very much. I do try. I do really love this game. I've been like a day one player. I don't know why I'm mining all of this. I'm still in my permadeath mode, I think, people, where every resource freaking counts. Yeah, if you haven't been keeping up with some of my latest videos, I've been doing a perma save, and what I'm trying to do on the perma save is get all my milestones done. I don't think this is going to carry over, but I have to actually do a zoology. So I'm having to do this on my other save right now anyway. Is that a creature? Yeah, it is, apparently. Lovely. This is awesome, this planet. For vistas, anyway. That's pretty cool. Let's just get the sun glinting over it. That could quite easily end up being a thumbnail, you know? It's pretty darn cool. It'd be better if I had more mountains, though, in the background. Oh. Oh! It's like they heard my wish. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Look at that for a thumbnail. That's pretty cool. Okay, right. I better hit record on that and just get a little recorded session. Just got to wait for my icon to change. But this might become my new thumbnail for this video, peeps. And try the viewerverse. Come on, change to Captain Steve Plays, and then I'll pull a cheesy face. There we go. Ha-ha! That'll be my thumbnail. Brilliant, eh? Coolio. Righto. Well, that first planet is far better than I imagined it would be. It's freaking awesome when it comes to the terrain on this planet. That I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, anyway, so this planet itself, I think, is a beautiful planet. We're going to be calling this NMSA. Let's go for somebody that I haven't named anything after for a while. Jafar! Jafar! Far. Jafar! There we go, Jafar! Come on. I like that as a planet name. That's pretty darn cool. We've got a weird creature here. We might as well upload that. Okay. It's an invisible creature. Okay, so here we go. We're going to call this one XX Lobos. There you go, XX Lobos. Chicka-ba-pa, chicka-perm-perm. Locked in. Not that you can see what that creature is. I think it's slightly broken. Right, who are we going to name this system after? Let's go for a system name for this one. NMSA. And I'm going to call this... I saw somebody with a name with Weld in their name earlier. Where are you? Okay, it was like something like Mandarin's Weld or something like that. Okay. Meedins. I can't freaking pronounce it, but it's going in there. There we go. Mandarin's World, or something like that. Sweet, there you go. Sweet, so there we are. Right, we better go to the next planet. Let's go to the next planet, people. Let's see what else this system has to offer. Let's hope we get to see some more gnarly terrain like that. That was freaking splendid. I thought it was just going to be fairly hilly. I was not expecting mountains of that magnitude. All right, we're going to this cactus flesh world over here. Sweet. It's also got dissonant. So although it's a cactus world, it's going to have that purple hue to it, you know. I'm a weird creature, by the way, says Lobos. Well, I've always associated Lobos with... it's a character inside of Marvel or DC. I think it's DC. And he's like a biker and he's got loads of chains. And he's called Lobos and that. Or Lobo, one or the other. But yeah, whenever I see your name pop up, I automatically think of that guy. And yeah, he's a bit of a weird creature. Holy mackerel! Oh, I'm liking all the dust effects on this one. It's just like Dune or something, isn't it? Speaking of Dune, have any of you guys checked out the latest videos for Dune and the gameplay and all that sort of stuff? Early access. Is Dune on your radar? Is Dune a game that you guys want to get into? Now, because Dune just looks like this all the time, for me, I think it hasn't got varied enough biomes to keep me interested. The only thing I would like to do is to tangle with a sandworm, but I don't know how much interaction we're going to have with sandworms. I'd like to become a sandworm wrangler or expert on sandworms or something, but I don't even think that's a thing. I think what I need to do is actually see a few review videos, early access videos, see what people think of it. But yeah, I created the character and did the benchmark. Oh, I missed that. I'm going to have a look, see at benchmark testing and all that sort of stuff. Is it still open? Can people still do that? Or have I missed the window for it? I probably have missed the window for it. Okay, well, you know what? The terrain here is cool, but the weather effects here, the weather effects are what makes this planet cool. This is really hostile conditions. Hold on. Let's just put myself in normal mode for a moment. And let's just see how bad this weather actually is. Oh, it's extreme. Holy fudge. Okay, well, the storm's about to clear now. So we're going to get to see how this planet looks once the storm has gone. I'm liking these pillars. I mean, that one shouldn't be merged with the cactus, but you know what? That looks really cool with the cactus merged into it. I'm liking the mixture of the pillars and also the cactuses. If this planet had relics, this would be a really cool planet. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the best planet by a long chalk, but when it comes to desert planets, this is actually really quite nice. Okay. I mean, it's got dissonance, so it's got that purple hue to it, which I'd prefer it if it didn't, to be honest. But it's not a bad planet. It's not the greatest. I'm not going to be shouting from the rooftops on this one, not like the last one. The last one had really cool terrain, and it was something that I hadn't seen before for that planet type and that makeup. It actually took me by surprise, that last one. Anyway, let's go back on over to the discoveries and let's hit up the creatures that we've found here. We've only found 5. Okay, so we're going to be renaming this one. It's got valuable blood, apparently. So here we go. Valuable blood. We're going to be calling this one Onitez Zerk. Sorry if I butchered your name. It happens a lot here. You're going to have to get used to that. Yeah, I created the character and did the benchmark. Nice, nice. There's some gameplay out there already. Today, they released a demo for that. No way! Okay, all right. I did get an email from them because I signed myself up and I haven't read it because I've been just too busy. Yeah, crazy stuff. Nutritious feces. What? It does feces that taste nice? Oh, my days. You see, now that... If we can crack that, if we could make nice tasting feces, you know, that's food for everyone there. I don't know whether I'd go for it myself, though, you know. Jay! There you go. We're going to call that one Jay. There you are, mate. Thank you, yes. You got delicious feces, apparently. One extendable finger. Where? Where is this finger? It's got hooves. That's a lie. That's got to be a lie, hasn't it? You know, I'm going to call this one... Leo's. There we go. There you go, Leo's. That's locked in. We got this guy here. Stores water inside sacks. That's like a crocodile, a 6-legged crocodile camel thing. That's insane. Right, okay. Old Explorer, a.k.a. Ed. There you go. He's been one of my backers for years, has Ed. He's an awesome guy. Right, we got this chap over here. The barbed feet. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. I don't know whether I like that. That's a bit creepy, isn't it, that one? A bit creepy. We're going to call that one Dread Pirate, I think. Dread Pirate. There we go. Dread Pirate Roberts. I think I named something after you the other week as well, didn't I, Dread? Yeah, there we go. It's good to see you here again. It really is. We've got Pharaoh in the house. Hello there, Pharaoh. If people haven't checked out Pharaoh, Pharaoh is another content creator. Does content for No Man's Sky. Here we go. We'll call this one NMSA. And we'll call this Pharaoh. Since it's a desert planet, you know, why the fudge not? That kind of fits a desert planet. And I'm going to put YT at the end so people know he's got a YouTube channel. So if they come across it, they can actually search for Pharaoh. There we go. Oh, we got Miyogi doing a flex. He's doing a flex, people. Miyogi flexing his 9 months live stream emoji membership. Well, thank you for supporting the channel there, Miyogi, for a good 9 months. Heck yes, we've got Adventures with Dread, also doing a flex. Yes, yeah, 14 months. Yes, Adventures with Dread. Thank you very much for your support as well. Thank you everybody that supports the channel through membership, but thank you everybody that just comes here, views, maybe shares my content and watches it. You know, it all helps the channel. So thank you very much, everyone. Righto, well, let's take on off. Let's take off to the skies. There goes, chickabow. So yeah, members can do that flex like once a month for free. YouTube did make it so I could actually give away free gifted memberships every month, but they took away that ability, which really sucks. I like that. That was good. All right, okay, right, there's something around here. Let's go past this planet. We still haven't done the one that's intriguing me the most, which was this one. Cest Minor. That one looks interesting. A lost red planet. It's probably going to be one of those chromatic wells, but it's got water on it as well. I'm going to try and land near to some water, and we'll catalogue the water creatures and the land creatures on this one. Let's head on there to the Lost Red Planet. Blunt Knife 66. Morning, Captain and chat. Well, morning, wherever you are in the world. Here it's like 6:21 in the evening, so yeah. 1800 hours for those that are in the military or that way minded. 1800 hours and 20 minutes. Sweet. Zonaster. Hello there, Zonaster. Zon's been hitting me up a little bit through email and stuff with their interesting finds. It's been nice chatting to you, Zon, to be honest, mate. I guess. Head on down. And now let's head on over this way. Coolio. Look at this. It is chromatic, but this is kind of my logo colours, isn't it? It's very chromatic, very red and black. Holy mackerel. It's hard to tell where the water starts, though, isn't it? Oh, my days. This is really weird. Oh, now I have seen planets like this before. I don't want to come across like I'm overreacting, but look at the water. It's as black gets. I think when I've landed on these planets before, it's been red, not black. Looks like frickin' tar, doesn't it? Very groovy. All right, well, before we jump into the oceans and catalogue the ocean-dwelling creatures, what have we got here? There are some ground creatures to be had, and there's quite a fair few underwater creatures, and some of them being nocturnal. You're having a laugh, mate. All right, well, we'll be jumping in there in a moment. I was hoping to see some creatures maybe on the land, but not seeing much there right now. We'll fly further inland in a moment. Let's go check out the water on this planet. Plop. Okay. I was hoping it would be more bioluminescent than what it is. Okay, we've got a little scutter there. Right, what's this guy? Oh, it's a squid. Alright, fine. Now, this isn't an oceanic world, so it's not going to be super deep or anything. I wouldn't have thought, anyway. I'm trying to scan these creatures over this way. Let's go a bit further, a little bit closer. Collier. Ooh, it's these guys. Like the stingrays. Stingray, stingray, bra-da-da-da, stingray, stingray, bra-da-da-da-da. If you don't know what I'm on about, you probably wasn't born in the 80s. And Stingray was very much I think it was made in England. I think. It's a bit like Thunderbirds or Terrorhawks. Puppets and stuff. But yeah, very cool theme tune. Stingray, stingray, na-na-na-na, stingray, stingray. Oh, we got Miyogi gifting a gifted membership. A gifted membership. Who did that go out to? Not too sure who actually managed to grab that. But well done, anybody who's managed to come across. 07. Who got it? I don't know. I can't see who got that one. They're probably like an invisible ninja. One of the best themes ever. Heck yes. That and Thundercats. Thundercats are on the loose. Thundercats are loose. Got a Thundercat sword on my wall over there. I also liked one, Jason the Wheeled Warriors. That one was freaking epic. Not many people talk of Jason the Wheeled Warriors when it comes to theme tunes, but that one was awesome. I can't really sing it. I don't want to butcher it, because I will butcher it. But it was awesome. Yeah. And your wheels get you there, but things will turn out right. Wheels keep on turning, fire keeps on burning, fire zone, weird warriors. Yeah, I can't do high notes. I'm very monotone. Give me an Elvis song, I'm all right. But no, I can't do rock. I wish I could do rock, because I have rock in my blood. I really like metal and rock music, but I like stuff like, you know, Black Sabbath and Metallica, stuff like that. I'm not really into this new age metal or screamy metal. I mean, the latest stuff that I got into was maybe System of a Down. I quite like System of a Down, probably because they're just completely out of their tree. They're awesome, aren't they? Oh, look, it's got these guys on it. Oh, that's cool. But he's green. How have you kept your colour on a chromatic world, mate? That's a skill, isn't it? Oh, it's probably because I was inside of the scanner. Everything looks normal inside the scanner. All right, well, I'm not seeing many other land-dwelling creatures because the terrain here is crazy. We get into this anyway. Frank Sinatra, yeah, I like a bit of Sinatra. He's all right as well. You know, I like the Beatles. My dad, he liked stuff like UB40 and things like that. So mildly radioactive. So I also like that too. I'm very eclectic when it comes to music. You know, we got Wisemus Prime. Ah, Transformers, robots in disguise. Autobots, the evil forces of the Decepticons. Excellent. Right, there we go. We got Cannot Sweat. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I won't make a joke about that because it's to do with the royal family. I'm going to call this one Miyogi anyway. There you go, Miyogi. Boom! Locked in. I guess. And we got this guy over here. Technically immortal, like Pteranoptocalis. Oh, that's a cool fit. Look at its fins. Look at that for evolution. What the fudge happened to that? I'm going to call that one Zonaster. There we go, Zonaster. Zonaster. Locked in. Heck yes. We got this one over here. A strong swimmer. Oh, it's black and red. My logo colours. Oh, that's a freaking beauty, isn't it? That's a beauty. I'm going to call that one Adventures with Dread, I guess. Chicka pow pow, chicka boom boom. And we've got this one. Retractable eye stalks. It hasn't even got eyes. Will you freaking at least make it relevant? Okay, I'm going to call this one Barbarossa. 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 Chicka boom! There you go. Molly Hatchet. I don't think I've heard any songs by somebody called Molly Hatchet, or if I have, I didn't realise that I had. That's an interesting one. Okay, extremely homogeneous. Okay, who could be the extremely homogeneous? Oh, Vabro. There we go. Vabo. Vabo. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but there you go. Boom. Sweet, we've got this one here. It's got a hidden stinger. A hidden stinger. Okay, who could this one be? Thank you, Captain. I always sell a smelt. Well, this one can't sweat, so maybe you don't smell at all. Maybe you're like just very, very lovely, you know? Wish I didn't sweat. I heard Bruce Lee had all of his sweat glands removed. I don't know whether that's true or whether it's fiction or what. But yeah, Bruce Lee apparently had his sweat glands removed. Is it true? Is it fake? It's an internet rumour. Who knows? Andy. Oh, 1998. If that's your year of birth, you're lucky. You're very lucky. Yeah, God. I wish I was born in 1998. The things you're going to see that I'm not going to see, unless they crack immortality or a way to move consciousness or something. Yeah, I don't think, I'm halfway through my lifespan is what I'm saying, people. Depressing as that might seem. But at the same time, man, I would love to see the PlayStation, 9 or something. I might get to see PlayStation 6 and 7, but I don't know whether I see PlayStation 8 and 9. Maybe I might. They seem to last for 10 years. Maybe I'm selling myself short. Maybe I might see the PlayStation 9. But there we go. Let's hit this up then. 2 squirrels. Wow. Okay, 2 squirrels. I say wow. I don't know why. Well, it's because we've got a pub near me in a place called New Duston. And it's actually called the 2 Squirrels, I think. 2 Squirrels 69. Oh, my God. Now you've just gone and put images in my heads of a nut feast. Okay, there we go. In more ways than one. Okay, the 2 Squirrels 69. What a crazy name. And that's the name I just gave the planet. I thought I was naming just a creature. I've just named a planet 2 Squirrels 69 and it got through the freaking profanity filter. That is brilliant. Thank you very much, 2 Squirrels 69. Right, we've only got 1 planet left to go. New Vetiem. We're going to go there, but I think this is an airless world. But I want to see what the freaking the terrain's like. And it's got deoxite on it, so it's going to be slightly colder than normal, I'd imagine. Do all airless worlds now have deoxite on them? Is that now a thing and I've just not got the memo? Yeah, I was born July the 5th, 1969. I feel lucky. That's a nice year of birth. A bit like 2 Squirrels 69, isn't it, really? 69 should be the new magic number. I think we should start a petition rather than 3 being the magic number. 69 should be the magic number. Right, okay, right, well, we're going to head on past here. Let's head on past there. And let's see if it's on the opposite side of this planet, shall we? Sweet! Now, the reason being is when you look at, the yin-yang symbol, the symbol for, balance and harmony. Have you seen that the new quantum sort of particles that have been found? The quantum entanglement particle. If you look for the symbol for that, it is the yin-yang symbol. The 69-y type thing. It's that. It really is. It's freaking insane. Could it be that these spiritual people actually knew something about quantum entanglement, or is it just freaking coincidence? I really don't know. I know coincidence is it's pronounced differently. I had somebody telling me off the other day for pronunciations of dihydrogen. I always say dehydrogen because in science, we always learnt about deoxidization and removing oxygen from different equations made it different in the periodic table. And deoxidization of things was something that was heavily pushed. So whenever I see dioxide, I always say deoxide, mainly because of that. Don't rush 69, Captain Steve, in the 60s this year. Heck no. Oh yeah, look at the terrain on this. And look at the actual what? Why is it covered in... And why has it got... Hold on. What the fudge? Okay, I expected this to be like an airless world or something. It's got dioxide on it and it's covered in fungus. This is mental. 2 Squirrels 69 just dropped me $5 US. Well, thank you, 2 Squirrels 69. You have brightened up this stream immensely. Just because of your name. And also that £5. That's going to go lovely. Thank you very much. I'll probably treat myself to an alcoholic beverage at the pub. I guess. And I haven't been to the pub in ages, people. And there's one a stone's throw from here, just a walk away. Yeah, I actually fancy a little walk down to the pub. I'm not going to go until the springtime because it's frickin' freezing here in the UK. But yeah, I do want to travel down to my local and have a pint. I mean, it's okay drinking at home from a can, but from a pint like tap, it always feels different, doesn't it? It really does, especially if you're going... I drink John Smith's Smooth Bitter or I have a Guinness. And if I do have a Guinness, I usually put a little tipple of blackcurrant in there. A Guinness and black, it's called. And it's freaking lovely from the tap. It's so smooth, so lovely and creamy. You don't get that from a can. I'm going to treat myself to one of those. So thank you very much to Two Squirrels. I could even go. No, it's not a toxic planet. It's weird. Look, if I just take myself off the screen for a second so you can sort of see. Look, if I scan this, look, there's what it is over there. So on this planet, right, it's got salvageable scrap, activated quartzite, dioxide, and sodium. No, it's not a fungus world. This is like some sort of weird super biome, like some sort of weird mashup, as if they've put in some sort of super formula. That's what this is, and that's what these purple systems are delivering in. So, you know, when I did a bit of a review of Worlds Part 2, and I said this is almost as good as having the super formula, it's because of planets like this. All right? A lot of the time, I would have ignored a planet like this. But look at it. It looks like a PC modded planet. And this is the sort of thing that if you are a bit nonchalant and just jumping around system to system or willy-nilly, you're going to miss this. I know that if I saw this from space, I would have ignored this. I would not have seen this. So this is pretty darn freaking mental as well as planet generation goes. I would say inside of these purple systems, don't ignore stuff. Take your time, land on the planets, take a look around, because I think this game might surprise you a little bit, because it's surprising me. I'm going to call this Power Yapper, Planet Power Yapper, because I've been talking and yapping about this, and I've been giving power to the frickin' engine that is No Man's Sky. Excellent sense of smell. There we go. We've got a creature here with an excellent sense of smell. Will they take USD at your local pub? No, probably won't, actually, no. They'll probably tell me to go take that somewhere else, to be fair. Right, okay, well, I'm not seeing many other names inside of here that I haven't already used, so I'm going to crack open the phone and scroll back through and see if I can spot anybody else's names here. Unless you're right here, if you haven't had something named after you right now, in the chat is the time to spam something. Just put me, you know, and I'll name it after you, you know. You've got a little while to do it because I've got to try and find my own stream. And you know what? I'm crap with technology, has to be said. When it comes to this sort of thing, anyway. I say I'm crap with it. It's usually crap with me. It usually just glitches out on me. It likes to troll me, does technology. Right, okay. Well, we've already done two screws. Yeah, we've already done two screws. Insides out. We'll call that one Insides Out. Insides Out. There we go. What the fudge have I done there? Insides Out. There we go. Insides Out. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I do. We got anybody else? Ah, we've got Noah Breeze. Okay, Noah Breeze. Yeah, that's that. You can have one of these giant beetles. He's frickin' lovely. Inflates when he's stressed. So here we go. We'll go for Noah Breeze. Okay. Lost your name. I'm going to put a capital just to break it up a little bit. I think it just looks better. Noah Breeze. There you go, Noah Breeze. Very cool. Oh, we got somebody else that's getting a beetle. Oh, look at that one. Has no bones. Got an exoskeleton, mate. I can see it. Okay, we're going to call that QT. And, oh my God, he's got a freaking long name. QT, the Climb Vault. I don't get that. I don't get it, but it's pretty cool anyway. There you go. Right, we've got this guy here. Extremely heterogynous or whatever that is. We go for Shane Barrett. Shane Barrett. There we go, Shane. Lovely jubbly. Oh no, we've run out of creatures. We haven't got one for Clinton Clapp or Swan Flea that says me. Oh, sorry, Swan Flea. Okay, we've run out of planets, we've run out of systems, and we've run out of things to name. We've done all the naming this week, but you know what? There's always next. Actually, tomorrow. I'm doing this again tomorrow. I'm doing this tomorrow, same time, same place. Be here, be named, get in the system. Yeah. So there we go, people. We've done all this system. I think we've had a lot of fun in this episode. And this planet, am I right? Does this look like it was created through the Super Formula or some sort of PC mod? It looks freaking fantastamondo. I guess it does. I've been surprised by 2 planets in this episode, people. Planets that I would not have put boots on the ground on. Has to be said. I've had a great time exploring these planets with you today. I was there on the side of the viewerverse. Same place, same time, tomorrow, 6 of the PM's UK time. Be here. I guess. Until next time, people. Goodbye, goodbye. And goodbye again, I guess.